Hurricane Katrina. Yes, this is 6 months after the event. Video footage. The pain is still there for the residents. Some homeowners, they're at work gutting out the property. Most of it on contract, of course. Others were just at peace, allowing entrepreneurs in real estate to make an offer. The cash in hand was more tempting. It was too ugly a scene. Some business-minded folk in Lakefront and Diamond Road, they survived the flood by evacuating to Baton Rouge. But the disaster, they lost everything.
Everybody survived, just lost everything, lost clothes, houses, and everything. We ain't saved nothing.
We lost 3 houses.
How were you aware of the water coming up?
We saw it on the news. When we was watching the news, we went to Baton Rouge to stay a day or so, thinking we could return back home, because for 40 years we hadn't had no kind of flooding since Bessie. And Bessie had only flooded the night wall, remember that?
Yeah.
But the city itself had never flooded. So most people left with just the clothes on their back. I left with clothes on my back and 1 pair of changing pants. Got to Baton Rouge, stayed up there a day or so, watched the news. When we saw the airport underwater, we knew we was gone now.
Oh my, so, you mean the Lakefront Airport?
The Lakefront Airport. When she went underwater, well, I knew we was gone too. But,
well, you know, you think you're coming back in a couple of days.
Man, we thought
we be back and clean up a little debris in about 2-3 days. Be back to normal. Took me 2 months to get back home.
We had 3 vans, we had 3 carloads of people following us because we didn't want anybody to get hurt because nobody wanted to leave.
And trust me, we lost everything but the clothes on our back. Because why? Nobody thought that this storm was going to hit.
Well, you see, the levee is what got all this water in here.
With the 17 couldn't...
Tell me about this year's hurricane. What?
Oh, the worst in the world.
Really, huh?
Oh, you see this section? There's nobody from here to the lake. And from here to the lake going straight, if you drive straight, you drive right in the lake.
Sure.
Must be about 15 blocks.
At least, yeah.
If you find 10 people, you can't find 10 people living in their house.
Really? They're all gone, huh?
They can't live in their house. Their house is so screwed up, you can't live. What they do on August the 27th,
yes,
my wife and I got in our Buick, and it took us 6 hours to get to Denham Spring, Louisiana.
Okay.
10 miles out of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
On the 29th, the hurricane came. We were in Denham Springs.
You got out ahead of time.
Right. A lot of people did. Do you know there's 2,000 people missing? They can't find them.
Oh, that many, huh?
2,000 people missing. Can't find them.
So you think what, their bodies?
Their bodies maybe at the bottom of the Pontchartrain Lake?
Yeah.
Or their bodies buried somewhere in wreckage?
This is Harrison Avenue, Lakeview, New Orleans. 6 months and a few days after the hurricane. Virtually everything is closed. On a Sunday morning, you don't see much traffic. Usually this parking lot is full right here in the middle, in the median. The shopping center here, the supermarket, not functioning. And the church is very quiet, St. Dominic's in the background. An idea of the water level, how high this water came during the hurricane. Take a look at the orange discoloration on this building. It could be difficult, I suppose you could call it, to imagine this much water at this level throughout this whole section of New Orleans.
Yes, sir. We're from Covington, Louisiana. Me and my wife and little girl, the Lord laid on our hearts to come over here and do something for the people. We're not with no certain organization. We're a community of the North Shore, Barker's Corner out. We have different ones from different churches come out here and help us. We started out 18 weeks ago, just my wife and daughter. And we've had 170 some people just out of the back of my pickup truck.
What?
Yeah, feeding them hamburgers and hot dogs. And now we have developed to the tables and the chairs and help, burners, barbecue pits. God has just furnished all the money, all the food, and all the need. It's just taking care of everything.
So Chalmette needs this kind of support right here.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt. We're trying to give a ray of hope to the people because they're coming back, their homes are destroyed, they're trying to clean them up, they have no ray of hope, they don't know when they're going to be able to build their houses back. So we're trying to give them something in their life that they can look forward to just on the weekend. Yes, sir.
Just keep talking. I'm going to get this.
Like I said, we started out with just my truck, and now we got that horse trailer to go with it.
There you go. Yeah.
We carry our tables and chairs and everything with it. Now we have different ones that come and help us from different churches. So we have some here from the Baptist church, we from the Church of God, but we're out here doing this for the Church of God.